Hello, hello. It is Sarah Waggle here, astrologer and leadership coach, here for this moon astrology tarot for the moon in Gemini with the sun in Scorpio. So, Scorpio, as I've said, it's a water sign, it's fixed water, it's still water, it's stubborn as hell. It also is, it digs in, it's very obsessive. We have Gemini, which is mutable air. Okay, mutable meaning it mutates, it changes its mind quick. If you've ever been around some Gemini people, they or just change their mind. They're very intellectual, but they're diving down a rabbit hole every 3 seconds, a new one, right? And so we have kind of conflicting energy, right, with this moon in Gemini. And I feel like because of the way of the world and just what's going on with everything, potentially even in your own personal life, that emotions could be erratic with Scorpio sun, and also with Mars and Mercury also in Scorpio. And the moon in Gemini, we could be wanting to make quick decisions. And I would say my best advice here is don't make decisions when you're emotional. Make sure you move through the emotions before you settle on a decision. That is a big lesson to be learned. When we make a decision when we're emotional, we typically regret it. We don't like it. We're like, oh shit, shouldn't have done that. And then of course in the tarot, we have the Knight of Starships in reverse. This is Nella Darren. She was in like one episode of the entire series of Next Gen. But anyway, the Knight of Starships in reverse is erratic emotions. It's very, can be even manipulative emotionally. And so with this, I feel like this is just conflicting energy. And so maybe this is not the time to make big decisions. Wait until this moon maybe is a little more stable after November 1st. And it's also this moment of like really conscientiously and intentionally knowing that things might be erratic, might be all over the place, might be, people changing their mind abruptly, might be like something feels out of sorts, or it doesn't feel like you're getting all of the information. It doesn't feel like you know enough to make a decision, which is possibly the case if you're emotional, because when we're emotional, we tend to ignore or hear what we want to hear and not hear the things that we need to hear, sort of things. And so I feel like this could be a really erratic situation. It also could be topsy-turvy. It also could be very quick. It could be very, again, manipulative. All right, I feel like I'm repeating myself now, so I'll just stop trying to say things. But my point is that during this moon in Gemini, it may just be like things are just completely out of sorts and things are moving too fast and things are just, and you're super emotional about it, or maybe you're not emotional and you need to be emotional. You maybe need to feel your feelings and allow things to process. Again, if you're moody or whatever, just I highly recommend don't make decisions when you're emotional. It just never is a good idea. Okay. So that's what I have for this moon in Gemini, sun in Scorpio. This is October 30th through November 1. I promise soon. I would like to know, maybe I need to renege that, because I'd say things will be stable for a minute, but things are not going to be stable for a long minute. So remember that we are in some very unsteady energy until early 2026. I know that seems like a very long ways away, but remember, when we're going through transformation, even at a personal level, it takes time. And if we're going through transformation on a global level, it's going to take a lot more time. And that is what we're going throughout this entire decade, is a global transformation. And so it sucks feeling our way through it, but we really have to lean into our trust and our faith in ourselves and in source, spirit, God, universe, whatever word you use, to really guide us through, support us through the upsettingness, the unsteadiness of all of it. And it will be okay, but it's kind of it's going to be okay if you make it okay. But if it's not okay for you and you're not trying to make it okay, then you're in that victimization mode. And I mentioned that in my Taurus lunar eclipse video. which I can link here. And then I would say always pay attention to these videos to see if I put the link for the sun sign videos, because I seem to be very erratic about posting them, and I apologize for that. I am full-time traveling at the moment, and so I'm kind of in a new location every other few days. So thank you for your patience as I feel through my own life and my own journey and continue to produce content and whatnot. You can always find me on Instagram at Sarah Waggle. I am live there every day throughout the rest of the year 2023 and all of the things. You can also book with me if you would like to. Those links are below. And I am working on some other projects behind the scenes. So everything's exciting. Everything is moving, right? Everything is moving forward. It's how is it moving forward for you, and how are you rolling with it, responding to it, and all of that. So thanks for joining me. I'll talk to you on the next video. Bye for now.